Yo, and we back with another one, man. This Jaro Lil Mikey situation, it done got much worse, man. So let's check this video out and see what's going on.
Alright, units at 3, we're getting a call of shots fired, person shot 8, 3060 63rd Street, 6-3 in Drexel, stand by for simulcast. Offender is a male black with dreadlocks wearing a white tank top, and the offender was inside of a white Mercedes. That's where we got a ticket saying the offender was in a white Mercedes, male black dreads, white tank top.
In a row. That nigga was his homie, bro. Every motherfucking Jaro knew. He got killed by another Jaro. I'm pretty sure.
Man, bro, you just gonna tell like that? Yeah, it was another Jaro that did it. He did it. That's crazy. I ain't know you was gonna tell him like that, though.
FBI, open up!
Now, as many of you may know by now, Jaro City's own Lil Mikey was shot and unalived in Chicago, and since he has been, there's been a lot of rumors and allegations about what happened to him and who was involved. Now, of course, you got the ops who's gonna act like they had something to do with it, and even if they don't say it directly, they're making hints or funny subliminals that would lead people to believe that they had something to do with it, but come to find out, they did. Now, if you've been paying attention, social media have been telling you everything you need to know about who did what, and let it be known that Lil Mikey may have been set up by someone close.
Yeah, y'all posting guns and all that?
FBI, open up!
I told y'all from the beginning, when they said the suspect who shot him got into an argument with him first before the shooting, clearly it was somebody he knew. Ain't nobody gonna argue with their ops when they see them because there's nothing to talk about. On the other hand, the shooting took place right outside of a gas station, which means that there's a 100% chance that there's surveillance that caught everything on camera, and I could bet my last dollar that in a few days, we'll be seeing the CCTV footage of everything that took place. Watch. Now, before the witness came forward, somehow the 911 audio of officers responding to the shooting have been released already. Y'all check this out. Now, it said that the suspect was wearing a tank top, which if he has tattoos, he just basically crashed out because they'll be able to identify him in no time. And when the footage come out, everyone will be able to also point the finger at who they think the person is. Now, being that this shooting happened in broad day at 11:30 in the morning and right in front of a gas station and at a fairly busy intersection and with the University of Chicago just feet away, it's no wonder there was a witness, as I'm sure there's probably more, but they probably just don't want to be involved. However, one guy who claims that he's seen everything take place have actually came forward and have spoken out on what he's seen. Whether he knows the people involved or not, he's speaking solely based on what he's seen, and even he said it seemed like it was a setup from what he saw. So we're going to get into what he had to say, but in the meantime, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm, hype and like it as well, and if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
In a row. That nigga was his homie, bro. Every Jaro knew. He got killed by another Jaro. I'm pretty sure of it. He emptied, listen, bro, I counted like, I can give you the whole scoop, bro. I'm not gonna you.
Boy, you got a distinct voice. They gonna be on you next.
He wasn't dead when they put him on a gurney, bro. No exaggeration, gang.
Yo, you know what's crazy? And I say this all the time. I don't know how many Chicago shootings that we've covered, but every time it seems to be the same fate. I don't know what they doing at the hospitals in Chicago. Maybe somebody need to research and see what's going on. But we noticed this with FBG Duck, right? Whereas he was shot all them times. And the people that was on the scene says that he was not fully functional, but he was talking, he was conscious still. And somehow, as soon as he went to that hospital, it was over. It's a lot of cases in Chicago where we see where these guys get shot, and it seems like they...
Now, I ain't gonna lie. The FBG Duck situation, Duck was on the ground for way too long. Duck was out there for way too long. I don't like when he was moving around and all that. You seen the police even talking to him. Like, if you out there and the police could have a whole conversation with you, then you been laying out there for too long, bro. He was out there for way too long.
They are responsive, they are coherent, but the minute they go into that hospital, it's like it's a death sentence. It's like they know if they go to that hospital, it's over.
I counted in my head, he had to get shot at least 8, 9, 10 times, bro. He wasn't dead. They was pumping on his chest. He was out there for like 10 minutes. This happened like an hour ago. On 63rd, back college, but the little gas station, mobile gas station, right across the street from there. They was pumping on his chest. I don't think he gonna make it. I can't confirm he dead, but he wasn't really moving, bro. And he got shot at least 8, 9 times about how many bullets I counted, bro.
What a lot of people don't understand is even when you get shot, you have that little bit of adrenaline that's still going through your body. But once that adrenaline settles down, it's like, it's over.
Give the whole scoop. I'm not a nigga from I'm one of the guys bro. I'll go get some weed. I'm walking, they using in front of the people sell weed, using in front of that laundromat right there. I didn't see them. So I kept walking. I saw who at the town they know it was Lil Mikey. I'm gonna tell you how
see? You hear what he said? And he knows who was involved. Now, I don't know why he would get on here and pull something like this, because it's easy now for police or anybody to try to track him down. Because clearly he's making it seem like he know who was involved or who was around at least at the time of the shooting. But I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? Here's what's gonna happen. The suspect is gonna get caught because 9 times out of 10, whoever had their phones on them when that shooting went down and you was around the area, they're gonna snatch everybody up. We see it from time after time after time. With these shooting cases, how they pin people to the body is they use the cell phone towers, ping whoever phone was in the vicinity at that time, and then whoever was there is gonna get grabbed up. Watch.
found out it was him and all that. I saw them across the street they about 7, 8 of them. So I said, let me go ask them for some weed. So Lil Mike and another nigga arguing. So what happened was, Lil Mike ain't gonna lie, bro, he pump fake. They arguing, they having a little argument and shit, right? So
Lil Mike said, they were doing a little arguing. They were doing a little arguing. There was a lot of arguing, a lot of everything going on. Boy, you in Iraq, your voice like that, they gonna be trying to clap you next. I ain't gonna lie to you, they pulling straight up on you with GTA time.
Man, he turned around like he and listen. And now, Jackson, yeah. I think it is the block before college, bro. The block before college. But yeah. But Lil Mikey turned like he's going to his car. Dude, pulled it out and get the dump him. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. He stood over Lil Mikey, gang. I didn't know it was that Lil Mikey, right? I heard Mookie say, man, they shot Lil Mikey. Kept screaming, Lil Mikey, Lil Mikey. I didn't know it was Lil Mikey from Jaro City to his old man. You know, his old man be up there selling squares.
So it makes sense now.
This man telling everything. Yeah, his old man be up there selling them squares. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay, this is why we seen him. Now, his story sounds believable, right? Of course, we always gonna have them guys that wanna go viral and want their 15 seconds of fame. But no, his story makes sense. Because you see that car, that Nissan that was parked, that seemed like the car that Little Mikey was going to. So he said Little Mikey was pump faking. He made it seem like whoever he was arguing with, after they finished arguing, he was gonna go to the car and get something. So of course, if you making it, first of all, Little Mikey is known, well, God rest his soul, but he was known for being a shooter. Let's be real. He's not here anymore, so it's not incriminating. But at the end of the day, he was a known shooter. So if he says, all right, you think I'm playing after an argument, and he turned his back like he going to the car, of course. You gotta make sure he don't get to that car. Because if he's a known shooter and he's telling you something like, oh, you think I'm playing? Insinuating that he about to go to that car and get something, what you gonna do, sit there and wait? Right? So whoever did it had it in their mind, like, yo, if this man get to that car, it's over for me. So I gotta get to him before he get to me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, because a lot of people say Lil Mikey was sitting in the car and he got out with his gun. A lot of people say his gun was in the car. However that went. Some people even say that Lil Mikey shot, but I don't think that he hit dude, but they said he did shoot at them as well. I don't know. I just know a gun was found on the scene. They said it was Lil Mikey gun, which leads me to believe that he had his gun in his hand. Like, you can't go to your car to get the gun before you get shot if you already got the gun on you. But like I said, man, Lil Mikey, he was around here on this bully. You know what I'm saying? He was doing this 1-2 thing. I'll be pulling up on everybody. Don't run from me. Don't run from me. And we all know these days in the rap world ain't no arguing. If you snooze, you lose. Got to keep your tool.
Simple.
He walked up. I know the old man from Picnickville, from being in the joint. So I know his old man. His old man walked up like, oh my dad shot my boy. And ooh, I'm like, that's Lil Mikey from Jaro. I'm like, short, he just came home.
Looking good, white.
Oh man.
Nigga hopped in the white gang
So that was his daddy that seen him out there laying on the ground? Oh my God.
and got up out
That's why I say, man, this situation getting crazy.
there, bro. But him and nigga was arguing. They was sitting there arguing. You know, some old woo. I thought, no, I said, I'm going to ask these niggas for some weed. So I just wait for these niggas.
Yeah, you can, me personally, I don't think he gonna survive, bro. Cause they was pumping on his chest like, bro, I ain't see no movement, bro. I think he gone, gang. Like I said, I counted. Listen, when he started shooting, I called my sister. During the process of shooting, I was calling my sister. I was FaceTiming my sister, gang. She didn't answer the phone, but my point is, run was kept ringing, and that chop still going off. That's my point. So I don't think he gonna survive it, bro. But like I said, it's credible, bro. All this is give it to you in a row.
Oh, so clearly, whatever this witness, 9 times out of 10, it just happened, and he probably seen Big Mikey there say that, you know, this was Little Mikey or whatever the case may be. So I guess he went and he relayed the story to whoever was recording it. And this is how they got the witness to basically speak on what he saw. Because as you see, he's speaking in the sense of like it just happened. So what he was saying was, as he was calling his sister, the shots are still going on. But once again, this is Little Mikey. Now it also makes sense as to why he was in the street, why he was going to try to get into that car, right? It was an argument. So 9 times out of 10, the suspect is going to be caught quick, and it might just be self-defense. Who knows? Right? We don't know. These laws in Chicago, they weird. But if he made a gesture or a threat or something that sounds like a threat, like he was about to go to that car and get something, and you did something first, I don't know. Would they call that self-defense? And it's sad because they say his father was on the scene. His father's the one who identified him. Crazy, man. Shout out to Chicago Ghetto for the audio. Y'all go check them out. There y'all have it. I've been hearing about this witness. At first, I thought it was bogus. At first, I thought it was just somebody trying to get some type of clout. But at the end of the day, it do sound credible. It do make sense.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, buddy. Definitely from the rack. I don't know why he went to go tell everybody like that, but yeah, that's what he said. That's definitely what happened, man. It's wild.
As to them arguing and then him getting shot. Maybe he was going trying to retrieve because he said he was pump faking. So he either act like he had it on him or he turned around to go to the car and made it seem like he was going to get something. And whoever he was arguing with, I guess he wasn't scared. So it's not like it was a calculated hit. Clearly they said the guy who did it had on the tank top. Who you know in their right mind going to have on the tank top going on the drill? So like he said, they was probably sitting up there selling whatever they were selling, allegedly. One thing led to another. Little Mikey made it seem like he was going to the car to get something. He beat him to him before he got to that car because he knew what was going to happen, or at least he thought. And there you have it. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. How do y'all feel about this story?
Yeah, man. Like I said, ain't no arguing. You can't be arguing with nobody. Even like, especially not with no ops, but these days you can't do it with your own people. Cause while you sitting there with the jibber jabber and arguing, going back and forth, man, somebody that's scared of you and that know you will shoot them, they'll try to shoot you too. They'll try to kill you too. So, rest in peace to Jaro City Lil Mikey, man. It's a sad situation, but I mean, even dude said, you know, it was one of his guys that did it. The city know who did it, so you know, it's just a sad situation, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out the playlist, man. It's your boy Buddha. I'm out.